Hi, welcome to Be in the World Yoga. I'm Christina, and this is Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. All right, my friends, we're going to do a fun pose today. This pose is called Warrior 3, or Virabhadrasana 3. Virabhadrasana means warrior pose. So Virab means warrior, asana means pose. Put it together, what do you get? Virabhadrasana. And a 3, Virabhadrasana 3. That was a really long explanation. Okay. So to come into Warrior 3, I'm just going to show you what the pose looks like first. I'm feeling pretty nice and calm right now, so it's probably going to be a little bit easier for me to get into it when I'm not in the middle of a yoga practice where my energy feels really high. So this is what it looks like. First of all, very graceful here. This is how I get into it. You want to copy this. So from here, spreading through your toes, take your hands to your hips. Send your left foot back behind you. Your toes can be reaching down towards the ground. Of course, you will notice what's going on with your hips. If you're very externally rotated in your hips, your toes may point out to the side. Otherwise, you can bring your toes down towards the floor, and you can lift in your upper back. You see how I'm not just hanging, so that's just going to take me down to the floor once I start hanging. I'm going to spread through the bottom of my toes, each toes actually, and maybe I'm going to start with my hands at prayer, back of the neck nice and long, or maybe then begin to reach my hands forward. Taking a few breaths, and I think we call this airplane pose sometimes. Beautiful. Exhale. Feels glorious on the standing leg, but it's also really fun. You're really igniting the upper back here, even though it looks like just a balance pose here. And that's really good if you start off with some cobra poses or something called lotus pose. So this is the cobra pose, and that'll help you to get that flexibility, maybe reaching the hands back behind you, pointing the toes to come into locust pose and taking a few breaths here. Beautiful. So, let's come into it together. All right, I'm going to switch to my left foot now, which is going to be even more challenging for me because I am a righty and things feel better on my right leg. So I may in turn switch if it doesn't look too hot. So from here, let's just say sometimes you're going to start from a pose such as warrior pose. Either way, you're going to always try to start sending the left knee over, or the standing leg knee over the ankle here. You're not starting from a straight leg and going, whoops, that's really hard. So bending that knee first to get into it. Right? Take your hands onto your hips because your hands on your hips is going to help ground you. So if you want to try this from a warrior pose, this is more of a high lunge pose. You can go ahead and do this. Bend that knee over the ankle and then start to send the right leg up and back. Lift up through your heart. You're pressing your left or your right big toe into the ground. You may fall down like I just did. No big deal. Yapping will do that for you. If you're talking a lot, it'll be harder to concentrate. Keep the back of the neck nice and long. And you might need to use the chair. Take your palms to your heart center. Now, this is an option. You can always keep your hands on top of the legs. You can always float your foot back and come back into it. You can challenge the length of time that you're going to spend in this pose, too. So from here, try it again if you like. The toes are pointing down towards the ground. Take your palms to your heart center. Inhale, reach your arms forward. Exhale, take the foot back behind you. Beautiful. And so challenge the length of time that you want to stay in that pose and enjoy it. Have fun with it because it's just a yoga pose. And not to say that there aren't wonderful, beautiful benefits to it, like learning how to balance your body and your mind. So you're not, and also focusing on something, sending all of your focus and concentration to one place, which we don't often get to do because, well, we've got a lot of stuff on our plate all the time, it seems, in this world. But so you practice that and have fun with it. Just enjoy yourself. Okay? I hope that you enjoyed that little exhibit. And let me know what you think. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing in your yoga practice with me today. And please remember to share, like, and comment, and also subscribe to us on our YouTube page so that we can give you more wonderful content like this. And also, please check out our website, beintheworldyoga.com. We have a great blog there and just wonderful information to share with you. Have a nice day. Namaste.